All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Warakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true, sincere brethren out there, pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked, defiled kingdom with this word, and to the rest of the church who believe as well. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay? So, pretty much, I have a quick testimony of something that I experienced the other night dealing with left-hand spirits and showing that, these things are very real. And if there's a left-hand energy, there has to be a right-hand energy as well. All right? Now, before I speak of what I went through last night, I want to speak of what happened about 3 nights ago, 2-3 nights ago. I was sleeping in my bed. I was laying on my back. And I went through what you will know as sleep paralysis, which that's what Esau would call it. And I woke up slightly, but I was still asleep. But I woke up to hearing my daughter go into the restroom. But take in mind that I'm still asleep, but my eyes are cracked open where I could still, see the bathroom and hear what's going on around me. But I could not move. But as I'm observing the bathroom while still being in a sleep state, I notice an entity standing in the middle of my room. And I remember saying to myself, I am not scared of you. But at the same time, when this entity had shown itself, I felt like a fuzzy feeling throughout my body. And I could hear my iPad still playing Hulu or Netflix, because there's times I may fall asleep watching YouTube, Hulu, or Netflix. So the simple fact that I heard these things going on in the background also, pretty much told me that I'm actually experiencing this. This isn't a dream. Okay? I'm actually seeing this spirit. Okay? Now that was about 3 nights ago. But let's move on to what happened to me the night before. Okay, the night before now. I came across a spiritual attack 3 times. I don't really remember the order of everything, so I'm going to do my best to explain it. Okay? As the usual, I was watching Hulu and I fell asleep to Hulu. As I fell asleep, I fell in a state of what Esau will call sleep paralysis. I was laying on my stomach, and it was as if somebody lifted up my bed and I was sliding down the bed. But I noticed that I just kept sliding and sliding and sliding and sliding. I didn't come to the end. But it was literally like somebody literally picked up the bed from the end my head was at, and I just slid down, and I could not move. I just kept sliding and sliding and sliding. Okay? Then I ended up waking up. And even as I was, as I felt like I was sliding down the bed, I heard Hulu playing in the background. So when I woke up, Hulu was still playing. So I knew I was actually experiencing this. So, okay, within about 4 minutes, probably maybe 10 minutes, give or take, I go back to sleep. Fall into the state of sleep paralysis again, as Esau would call it. I noticed Hulu playing in the background, but I couldn't move, couldn't really open my eyes. Matter of fact, let me jump back. The first time I fell asleep, and when I was sliding down the bed as it felt, I was saying Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in my head. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And I eventually woke up from it. I had to force myself to wake up. So now going back to the second time that I fell asleep, I fell back in the state of sleep paralysis, as Esau would call it. And this time, my eyes were closed, but I can hear Hulu. But I had a tingly feeling in my body to where I knew there was a presence in my room. So I opened my eyes just barely enough to kind of see what was going on, just barely. But there was a slight state of fear that came upon me. Okay? It was a slight state of fear. So I was trying to move my hands to cover my face because I didn't want to look at whatever entity was in the room. Somehow I knew it was in my room. I felt it. Now, when I looked at my hand, I had a hole in my hand, right in the middle of the palm of my hand. Just like how when Yahweh Shai was crucified on the cross and he was pierced through his hand, I had a hole in my hand, and there was a light coming through my hand. And as I tried to look up, there was like a bunch of, I can't even explain it, just like a bunch of swirly things above me. And I noticed in the, not really the corner of my room, but slightly in the middle of my room, the slightly middle corner of my room, I guess I could say, I saw an entity at the wall. And when I looked at it, keep in mind my eyes are cracked open. They're not open all the way. They're barely open. And as I'm looking at this entity, it shot across the room. Somehow, I think I closed my eyes, and then I cracked my eyes back open again. It was right back in the same place, and it shot across the room again, right? This is the second time that I fell asleep. And I remember in my head saying Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I couldn't speak. This is what I was saying in my head. Okay? I ended up trying to force myself to wake up. I still hear the Hulu or whatever playing on my iPad. I forced myself to wake up. I finally wake up. Right? So I'm dwelling on it. You know, I'm kind of like, piddling a little bit, looking at my iPad, just thinking about what just happened. Eventually, I fall asleep a third time. This time, I'm laying on my stomach, facing the opposite direction this time. So I'm back in the sleep paralysis. Somehow, I don't know how I knew this, but this entity crawled towards me really quick. I don't know how I know this, but I felt like it crawled to me really quick like. And it came to my ear, and it was breathing heavy like This is in my ear. Okay? I'm facing away from, the direction I was looking at beforehand. And in my head, I was saying Yahweh and Yahweh Shai again. Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And I felt my body had this tingly feeling, right? And I felt my head also have the tingly feeling, and it was getting hot, right? The feeling that you get when you hit your elbow, your funny bone as you would call it, and that little fuzzy feeling goes through your arm, that's the feeling that was in my body. So as this thing is breathing in my ear, just I'm saying Yahweh and Yahweh Shai in my head. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. I finally speak. I say Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. And the reason why I wasn't speaking before is because I was kind of deceived into thinking I probably won't even be able to speak, so why even try? But when I tried it, it came out. Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. So I ended up waking up again. That was the third time. And I woke up irritated. I was vexed. I was pissed off because I'm trying to sleep. And now I'm just to the point like, now it's time for me to rebuke this damn devil, man. Now it's time for me to rebuke a devil. Rebuke this devil. I had came across a video on the brother's page called Yahweh Shai is Coming Back. And he was going into, pretty much the left-hand spirits and what he experienced. So I was watching it, so I was up for a while just watching it. And at the end of the video, one of the brothers had put up some Hebrew sentences on how to rebuke Satan. So, I took them, wrote them down, added them to my Hebrew prayers. And I put the prayer in the air, with force. I did it with force, with seriousness, with fearlessness. And then I did it again by coming to my back door. I opened the door and I rebuked the spirit again to make sure that the spirit got the hell out of my house. All right. So this is what I went through 3 times. Every time I went to sleep, I kept getting attacked each time. Okay. So these left-hand spirits are very real. These are what we are up against. So let's get to some scriptures. I'm not a very good storyteller. I do my best. The Lord didn't call me into this truth based off of me being a great speaker. I don't believe, but I do what I can. But I'm going to start off in... What the hell just happened here? Okay, I had to make sure I was still recording. Sorry about that. So let's start off in the book of Ephesians. I think that'd be a good chapter. This is Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So we have to put on the whole armor, man. Being in this truth, having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, having the faith, having the names, okay? All of that is a part of having the whole armor, because what we are dealing with is a spiritual battle. A spiritual battle, man. We're fighting against things that we can't even see. Things that many of us can't even comprehend. Okay? Put on the whole armor of God that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So let's go into that word wiles. Cunning arts, deceit, craft, trickery. Now we know that the devil can also be the so-called white man. But in this sense, it's speaking of spiritual demon Satan. Spiritual demon Satan is very crafty. And for him to attack me 3 times was very crafty with how he did it. Okay? And it totally trips me out still to think that, you know, the second time when I went to sleep and I was trying to cover my face as much as I could because I didn't want to see what was there because I knew it was there, there was a hole in my hand. Just like when Yahushua was crucified and there was a light coming through my hand, through that hole. It was just weird, man. It totally tripped me out. And in the background, I could hear my Hulu and Netflix. Okay? So this was not a dream. All right? Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Man, even reading that just gives me chills, man, because this is true. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. You might get mad at someone in the flesh, but really it's the spirits on these people that we're really up against. These people are being controlled by spiritual, demonic entities to come against us. Okay? And we need this truth. We need the names Yahweh and Yahushai. We need faith. We need the whole armor. Because what we are up against is for real, man. And this isn't my first time going through a spiritual attack. Okay? But it is the most recent time that I have gone through a spiritual attack. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. Our battle is against things we can't even see, to where the common person in this world would totally bug out and flip and lose it, man. You know? This is some serious stuff. And you have the elites trying to put curses on us, using their witchcraft and their enchantments to try to put curses on us. This stuff is real. Okay? So it's highly important that we remain in this thing. Because if we don't, there's evil entities waiting on us, man. Waiting on us to fall out. Waiting to just get a hold of us. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we are protected. We have the armor, man. Okay, and really, it was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai who sent that spirit. Okay, that entity. That was all from the Lord. But really, all that did was increase my faith. Okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And you have the elites, like I said, just conjuring up demons to come against us. They really do. This stuff is real, man. Okay? And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai may allow it to happen from time to time. He may allow that portal for demons to come through to mess with you, man. These things are real. And when it happens, you have to have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? You might get a little fearful, but you have to rebuke that. Okay? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai does not give us the spirit of fear. You know, once you fall into that fear, that's Satan trying to take control, and you have to rebuke that quickly. Okay? Let's go to the book of, for a precept. This is James 4:7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Let's go into that word resist. To set oneself against, to withstand, resist, oppose, to set against. So you have to rebuke Satan. When Satan is attacking you, you have to rebuke him sharply, man. You can't be all soft-spoken about it. You have to be a man. You have to speak from your balls, man, and rebuke that devil, okay? Because the war that we're fighting is a spiritual war, and the carnal mind cannot understand that. People think we're crazy, we're bugged out, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai actually shows us things on the right hand and on the left hand, okay? Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. So submit yourselves to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Don't be out here committing wickedness and doing what everybody else is doing. Resist the ways of this world. Resist the devil, because you may come across a point of being spiritually attacked yourself, literally by spirits, not just the people that the spirits use, but actual spirits may attack you. You may actually lay your eyes on them, witness them up front. And when it does, if it does, you have to resist. You have to oppose the devil. Okay? Resist the devil and he will flee from you. All right? And after I made that prayer, I went back to sleep the fourth time eventually, and I wasn't disturbed anymore. But Satan always comes back. He'll disappear for a season and he'll come right back. However way he comes back. It may not always be in the form of the spirit, but he's going to always show his fingerprints, man. Show that he's close. Okay? So submit yourselves to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. This is not a game what we're in. This is serious, man. All right, we're going against demonic forces. Okay? Zechariah 4. Let's go to 6. Zechariah 4 and 6. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might nor by power, but by spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. So you can apply that even when you're under spiritual attack. You can lift all the weights in the world. What is that going to do against the spirit? Okay, you can be a mighty man carnally. What is that going to do against a spirit? In order for you to fight against a spirit, you need the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The same one who allowed that spirit to attack you is the same one you have to go to for help. Okay, this is serious, man. What we are involved in, this is the real deal, man. This is the real deal, Holyfield. This is no joke what I'm telling you. This is no lie. I have no reason to lie. And if you think it's a joke, I don't care. I know what I went through. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai knows what I went through, man. Okay? And through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that's how we are able to defeat the devil. Okay? Spiritual demon Satan. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. So by the Lord's spirit is how we can conquer and defeat this devil, the devil. And I'm not speaking of Esau right now. I'm speaking of spiritual demon Satan. Okay? We're fighting against spirits, man, for real. Okay? That thing attacked me 3 times. Imagine trying to go to sleep, and each time you go to sleep, you get attacked every single time, man. Okay? It's crazy as hell, but this is what we're involved in. This is the truth. And great men before us also went through spiritual attacks. Okay? Yahweh Shai himself went through spiritual attacks. But you know what? We have to remain brave and confident. Okay? It's easier said than done, but we have to remain brave. I went to lay down and it just jumped on my thoughts. Like, it was just on my spirit heavy. Like, man, I got to do a video on this, man. Okay, because what just happened was some serious stuff, man. For real. All right, let's go to the book of let me read this one more time. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of the Lord unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might, so not by strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army. So money's not even going to be able to save you. Your physical strength, your financial strength, that is not going to fight against spiritual demon Satan. You are going to lose in that sense. Ability, efficiency, wealth, force, army. Even an army. If you had an army, that's not enough to go against spiritual demon Satan. You need the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Saying, Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Now I want to go to, I believe it's the book of Job 4 and possibly 15. Yes, it is. Job 4 and 15. Let's start at 13. Job 4 and 13. And thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men, fear came upon me. And that's exactly what happened, man. When I was in my sleep, a fear came upon me because of this entity. Okay? This demonic entity. All right? And thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth on men, fear came upon me, and trembling, which made all my bones to shake. Then a spirit passed before my face. And that happened to me. Because like I said, when I was laying down, my eyes were cracked, right? But it was enough to get an idea of what's in my room. My eyes weren't all the way open, but they were open enough to see what was in my room, but yet I still couldn't really move my body all the way. Okay, I saw a spirit in the middle corner of my room, on the wall, just chilling out. Then it shot across the room. I closed my eyes a little and opened them back up. The spirit was there again. And it shot across the room and did the same thing and repeat. So as it says here, then a spirit passed before my face. The hair of my flesh stood up. Okay, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai can actually open up a portal for these demons or a demon to come through and mess with you, man. To try you out, to test your spirit. Okay? At any given time. And I don't say this to scare you or to make you weak in the faith, but you have to understand that we're fighting against spirits, man. This is for real. This is not a joke. This is not a game. I'm speaking to you from the bottom of my heart as best as I can. Okay? And when I fell asleep the first time, it literally was like, I felt it, like my bed lifted up. And I just kept sliding and sliding and sliding. And I didn't fall off. I just kept sliding. It was weird as hell, man. But this has happened before. Okay? Then a spirit passed before my face. The hair of my flesh stood up. So, just dwelling on this just shows you that, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has shown me so many things in a spiritual sense to where I would be a complete idiot not to believe Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai exists. Seeing all the spiritual things that I've experienced. Seeing all the times that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has delivered me. I remember, going back to another situation. It just kind of popped in my head just now. I wasn't even thinking about it. But it was during the Passover about 3 years ago. And I was driving home. on the highway, and I was really tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open. So instead of pulling over like a wise man should have did, I kept saying to myself, we can make it, we can make it. I ended up falling asleep behind the wheel. Okay? And it's so crazy because when I was driving, I didn't see anything in front of me. But when I woke up from my sleep, what woke me up was the fact that I was hitting cones. Boom, 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 boom. That's what woke me up behind the wheel. I don't know where these cones came from. But in the midst of me driving, I was literally driving through like this purple fog, man. Like there was a demonic energy trying to take me out. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, death passed over me, man. Okay? So just like it says here, then a spirit passed before my face. Even when I woke up from falling asleep behind the wheel, it was literally like a dark purple blackish fog that I was driving through. It was like in funnel vision. Or tunnel vision, I guess you could say. I meant to say. It was crazy. And if it wasn't for those cones, ain't no telling what would have happened to me. It's like the Most High just supernaturally put cones in front of me or something, because they were not there when I was driving. Unless I was just sleeping behind the wheel for 2 minutes. I mean, it's crazy. It bugs me out, man. But the Lord has shown so many great signs and wonders and miracles, you know. So we have to endure. We have to stay strong, man. This is the truth, what we're involved in. We are in a serious fight. We are in a serious battle, man. The fact that I had that hole in my hand with the light coming through. I'll probably close it out with this. You know, this stuff is real, man. This stuff is so real. Psalms 47:2. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. So the Lord is terrible, man. He's the king of terrors. He can send you a dark energy and straight trip you out, bug you out, man. Just to test your faith. To see if you're going to trust in him. Okay? And to also increase your faith. You know, because if the left hand exists, what does that mean? The right hand has to exist. All right? This is the battle. This is part of the condition of the battle. Fighting against spiritual demons. These people that we see on a day-to-day basis are lightweight, man. We're going through a real fight spiritually. You know? Truly, man. I can't even... Like, even what I'm saying, it doesn't really give the whole sensation, the feeling that I had trying to explain it. It doesn't hit the point, I feel. You know, because these things, just, you know, some of these things I'm telling you, the feeling was just, it's so crazy, man. I can't even explain it. You know? For the Lord, Yahweh, Most High is terrible. He is great king over all the earth. Okay, and he didn't give us the spirit of fear. Let me see if I can find that right quick. Oops. Here it is. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So if you have to deal with the spiritual attack, just understand that the second you feel fear, you have to rebuke that spirit. You have to be brave. You have to be confident. Because I'll say this, the third time when I was laying down and that damn entity was breathing heavy in my ear. I just felt him. He was just on me, literally. Somehow I knew he came to me quick. I don't even know how I know this, but it's so spiritual that I know it. Like he crawled on me, like he was on the floor and probably crawled to me real quick and just breathed in my ear. How do I know? I don't know, but I know the thing was breathing heavily in my ear, and it made my body just feel like when you hit your funny bone, but all over your body, and like the inside of my head was just getting hot, you know. For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. All right. So, hey, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Lord willing, this lesson can increase your faith. If you've gone through any spiritual attacks, Lord willing, you stay brave, keep a sound mind, keep your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and know that he is stronger than any power, anything ever, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we're on the right side, man. Don't be deceived, okay? Because in this world, you get attacked for doing the right thing. And it's like those who live wickedly and, just do what the hell they want to do. It's like they prosper in this world. But oh well, because this world was given over to Esau, okay? The devil in the flesh. All right? So, Kahala, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson was simple and edifying. Shalom.